Hello, everybody, and welcome to the New Flame Sports Podcast. I'm your host, Andrew, and this week we're gonna plan on at least having two episodes. This first one being not a usual show, and then our normal show later on in the week. So I am here with my three sisters. Why don't we go around the table here and introduce ourselves? We'll start with you, Megan.
Hello, I am Megan. I live in Jacksonville, Florida, so I am a Jaguar fan. I love the Jags. Go Minshew. I love the stash. He needs a haircut, though, so. Yeah, I have a dog. I like to shop, and I'm in crippling debt. How are you?
Okay, then.
Hi, my name is Bridget. I'm Andy's oldest sister, and I live in Texas right now. Huge Pittsburgh Steelers fan. I'm not sure if I like any other sports all that much. I enjoy watching baseball live, but it's kind of hard to watch on TV.
I don't like watching it on the TV either.
Yeah.
There's a lot more fun to go when you're in there at there.
And then I'm Tori. I live with Andy at the moment. Huge Pittsburgh Steelers fan. I'm also a huge Yankees fan. Watch your mouth over there.
How could you say something like that? Alright, so anyway, now that we've gotten that out of the way, this is, like I said, this is gonna be a special episode where we're gonna be taking a look at baseball and football jerseys, and saying what we think about them, and
take it or leave it.
Yeah, be like, if you like them, if you don't like them, maybe we'll give like ratings out of 10. So anyway.
And we're hoping that this gets enough likes and views and listens that the NFL and MLB will actually listen to our recommendations for jersey improvements.
Yes, we need to improve certain areas of certain uniforms just to get the perfect vision.
Alright. So, we have all the MLB and all the NFL jerseys here, starting with the AL East, which includes the Yankees, the Tampa Bay Rays, the Boston Red Sox, Blue Jays, and Baltimore Orioles. So let's start with the classic, the New York Yankees pinstripes. This is just a classic jersey. It's not the greatest jersey, but I'd give it a solid 7, just because, the historical factor with it.
I do love the pinstripe jerseys. I remember going to the Yankees stadium and seeing the pinstripes. I love them so much.
I was going to say, honestly, I think it's one of the most iconic uniforms out there today with the pinstripes. I mean, that's the way all baseball used to be. Nice to be out there, like, being gentlemen and being dressed, professionally, but also athletically, and I think that is a true, perfect marriage. I personally like design out there on the field, so I don't mind the Yankees. I give them a solid 8 out of 10.
I like the fact that the pinstripe is different from everyone else. No one else is doing it. However, I'm not a fan of the white on white.
What would you do instead then?
Well, don't they also have a gray?
That's their away jersey.
But it's no pinstripe.
No pinstripe. It's just gray with the navy
I
lighting.
appreciate it being different, but it's just not my favorite. I think it's just still kind of average, just like all the other ones. So I guess I would give it like a 5.5 out of 10.
We have, in one of my favorite colors on any sport jerseys, powder blue. The powder blue Toronto Blue Jays jerseys. These are some of my favorite. Instant 8 if you have powder blue in them.
Yeah, agreed.
I do like the Blue Jays writing. However, I just think the Nike swoosh on them, on all the uniforms, are kind of like, I don't. Yeah, they were mandatory, but I'm gonna give this a solid 9 out of 10. I wish, maybe one thing, maybe there was a little bit more red to go in there with the Blue Jays, because all they have is the maple leaf on the logo there. But anyway, I give them a solid 9 out of 10.
So I like the light blue, and I feel like it complements people of all colors and whatnot. However, this is the Blue Jays jersey, so I give it 0 out of 10. But put light blue on anyone else, and it's a 10 out of 10.
Can I also point out that from the Yankees jersey to the Blue Jays jersey, the Blue Jays have their names on
Yes,
the
the
back.
Yankees, all Yankee jerseys do not have names.
I was gonna ask if that's like a regional thing or like
No,
is the Yankees the
that's
only
just a
one?
team. That's just a team thing.
A team
Now
thing,
there
okay.
are some other jerseys that don't have names on them, but it's not like the Yankees where none of them have names.
I would say, as somebody who's not into the who, what's, and where's about baseball,
it does
I
help,
appreciate
yeah.
the names. Same with the NFL, I appreciate the names on the back of the jersey. With that being said, it does make the backs kind of crowded, so I
However,
kind of
let me
like
tell
the
you,
looks of the Yankees one still.
Me seeing the name on there is still hard to read. Like, even watching it on TV, I'm like, who's that? I can't read it. So I'm waiting for the announcer to tell me who it was.
Alright. Now we're not gonna do all the jerseys that I have on here to, save on time, So we're gonna do around 2 or 3 for each division. So to round up the AL East, we have the Baltimore Orioles, the orange jerseys. I like the, like the fun colors, like not the grays or the whites or, anything like that, but like the fun colors like the blues, the oranges, the greens, I really like them. They also have the hint of white on them. So I'm gonna give these a solid, around a 7, 7.5. I think there could be a little bit more white on them, just to, like clean it out a little bit.
But with the white pants, it looks great.
Yeah, that it does.
I agree.
Of all the jerseys on the screen, this is my favorite.
I do love white pants. What I will say, though, is what makes the Orioles uniform so fun to watch or to look at, I guess, is the fact that their socks and their hats are also very colorful. So they're just like this great arrangement of like stripes and then blocks on their hats and then like the bulk colors of themselves. Like, I love it. I think it's very fun. Yeah, a lot of fun out there on the field to watch. And
so
I know that a lot of their
basic, and then fun. It just stands out amongst anyone.
Yeah,
and
you
I know a lot
know
of
the
their
team when you see that bright orange.
Yeah.
And a lot of their fans love wearing those colors too.
Alright, next into the AL Central, we're gonna go with the Royals white and then the gold lettering and then the blue numbers. I really like these. I like like I said, I don't love the plain colors, but no, Megan, that's just his undershirt. So anyway,
Learn something new every day, y'all.
Yeah. So anyway, I really like the gold lettering. I think that just adds the color and the fun that we've been talking about. I like the blue numbers. I think it complements the gold really well. For these Kansas City Royals jerseys, I'm gonna give them a solid 7 again out of 10.
It gives me too much like Gangsta LA with that font and like graffiti. I don't like that.
Alright.
Well, I forgot to
3
give
out
my
of 10.
rating. I think the Orioles deserve a solid 9 out of 10 for their uniforms. But when it cuts to the Royals, I don't know, that gold metallic makes it kind of hard to read Royals against the white.
I can't imagine sitting in that stadium and looking at that jersey and being able to read it with the sun.
I can hardly read it on the picture that Andy has.
I mean,
for
it
us,
is a little blurry.
I would say that it's a little that or my eyes are going. But I would say that the uniform itself, it's very clean, it's very classic. The colors are very complimentary, but it's just hard for me to read that font with that white background. Now, hey, if you'd put a blue shirt with the rules on there, maybe that'd have been really nice.
And then all
right,
white
you
numbers.
listening, Royals? Go ahead and change that shirt for me. Let's get us some blue shirts.
Alright, and
Flip
then
blue shirts, gold letterings, white letter. Or
white numbers.
number.
Yeah,
There
I
you
think
go.
that's actually pretty well.
Pretty sure they would have figured that out, but yeah.
Alright. Next we have the White Sox with the black
Going FIFA style.
the black stripe through the middle. It's in the White Sox. I think these are pretty clean. Now, I think they could have done maybe something else to, make it a little more interesting. But these are definitely one of my favorites of the White Sox uniforms. They're not amazing. They're not horrible. I'm going to give them another, around a 6.
Who are the White Sox? I thought that there was just
In
like
Chicago.
a Red
Chicago.
Sox.
Oh my gosh.
There's Red Sox and the White Sox, Megan.
Yeah.
Well, what I will say is that this is probably the most modern looking uniform I've
Really?
ever seen. Yeah.
I feel
In
like that looks
baseball?
super vintage.
It's too techy.
In baseball?
This one?
Yeah.
It just reminds me of a hockey jersey.
Yeah,
That
that's
it
what I was
does.
gonna say.
I was gonna say soccer jerseys.
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
I see hockey and
I-
I don't
with-
like
with-
it.
I see where the soccer, but
Maybe
the
it's
first thing
also-
I thought of was a hockey jersey.
I think hockey. I think of the long sleeve, like
Yeah.
almost like a
yeah, but
rugby
the
shirt,
lettering
but-
and like the
but
way it
I also
sits,
don't like that font.
I don't either, and
I
I also
like it.
don't like how like there's no buttons on it. Like a
No,
classy.
there are. No, there are.
Where?
You just can't see them.
Well,
they're
All
tucked
baseball
away.
jerseys
Well,
have
I
buttons.
was gonna say
really.
the picture makes it look like there's no buttons on it.
That's what
which
makes
I
it
was-
look just like a shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was gonna say that was a
No, there
negative for me.
No, all MLB jerseys have buttons.
Well,
0 out of 10 would not recommend.
yeah, I don't like that jersey.
All right, next into the AL West, we have my least favorite team, the Houston Astros. I will admit they have some pretty nice jerseys, but the ones that I chose are the throwback jerseys. I love these ones. These are some of my favorite in the entire league. With the orange, the gold, and then the like lighter orange, with the navy star in the middle, and then the text. I like that font that it has above everything.
There are some white pants under that. We'll be
Ooh,
A-okay.
I don't like it. It's too much color for me.
It's 3 different colors.
I love this. It's
Way
so,
to out
like,
me here.
It's like 70s vibe. And
Yeah,
I
that's
love
where
it.
that's when they were
It is a
normally
70s
wearing
vibe, but
them.
like for a baseball jersey, I just don't think that's a great design.
White Sox, take a lesson here. Astros are able to keep it classic and old school, but still able to make a modern twist based on the font and the big star and stripes. So try again, but this is the way if you want a little bit more modern, but also keeping it classic. Take a lesson from the Astros.
All right, I'm gonna give these ones a solid 9 out of 10. The only reason they're missing a star is because they're the Houston Astros.
I give it a 2. I don't like it.
I give it a 10 out of 10. And let me just say I like that Mariners jersey because Jaguars.
All right. Next, we've already hit on the powder blue jersey, so
The
we
Jag
won't.
color.
So we won't do the Rangers jersey. Next, we're gonna go with an interesting one: the Oakland Athletics. Their green jersey with the white and like yellowish outline. I think these are okay. They're not amazing. They're not horrible. If you have the right color, like undershirt and socks and a glove, like this picture, the player has a green glove. I think that works really well. But just the uniform, with the socks, which in the picture I really like, and then the hat complements the jersey really well. I'm gonna give this one a 6 out of 10 as well.
Green is my absolute favorite color. And this is a pretty good Kelly green. I really like it. I have not always been a huge fan of yellow being paired with that color.
Agreed.
That's not my favorite color combo, but I get it.
I think the Athletics pulled it off pretty well.
It
Well, I
looks
agree
like
with
a
you,
duck.
Andy.
It looks like a duck. Enough.
But I like it. I give it a 7 because I like green.
Yeah, I
0
agree.
out of 10 would not recommend eating here.
Alright.
All right,
Next.
Karen.
Alright, next we have, moving on to the NL, we have the NL
Ooh,
East.
wow.
With the two teams that we're going to touch on, that's Phillies.
That's the Phillies?
Yeah.
Did they change their logo?
No, that's just an old throwback.
Oh.
Yeah, we're just looking at the pictures. They haven't seen them. Yeah. So anyway, the two teams that we're going to do are the Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. We would do the Phillies, but like we already said, we pretty much are all in agreement that powder blue is, like, amazing. So anyway, the Miami Marlins, their white jersey with the Miami Vice colors, with the gradient from, like, the, like, orange to teal. I really like it. I think it's really clean. I think it's really clean. The hat works very well. People, like, oh, why are they changing their logo before last season? I think it was a major improvement, and it definitely showed in the jerseys. Their old ones, they were orange, which I like, but they just weren't, but I think these are a major upgrade. I would give these another solid 8. They were a little bit bland for me, to be honest.
Well, this is
I
just a
love
really
that.
good starting point for them, and I think that once they bring out the teal and pink more, I'm excited. Hopefully, they do bring that pink. There should be some pink pants,
Yeah,
or
I do love
this
pink
hat.
pants would be
Pink pants.
awesome.
Like, go with
with
the Miami Heat.
yeah,
like,
Miami
yeah.
Heat, Miami Vice kind of feel.
I
Like I
love-
love this idea and
Yeah.
this concept. I want them to but give me more. Give me more.
It definitely
Yeah.
gives me like the Miami like neon vibes.
Yeah,
that they have
I also
everywhere.
do really like this font. It's not like that cursive that everyone else has. It's different.
Yeah.
A modern take on a classic.
There you go.
Good observation.
My question is, what's on the back of them? Is it their last name and
It's
numbers?
yes, that's, and it has the same gradient like on the outline of the text.
Oh, perfect. I really like that then.
Yeah,
that's a 9.
Put them on with some colorful pants like that pink or that teal.
All right.
Well done, Miami. Well done. I'm going to give you a 9 out of 10.
I'll give you a 9.5 out of 10.
Props to Miami.
All right. Next we have the Atlanta Braves. I wanted to put the cream ones, and I saw the red ones, and then I was like, ooh, maybe those. But I decided to go with these black, maybe dark navy. Can't really tell. It's a little blurry, but I mean, I think these are okay. These specific ones. Now, the other Braves jerseys are much better than these, in my opinion, but I'm gonna give these specific ones around a 5. They were just kind of bland, to be honest.
They are pretty middle of the road. I think it's easy enough to see that they are the Atlanta Braves, being all the way on the other side of the table, looking at, Atlanta written across. Hey, Atlanta, just be careful. I mean, with this whole PC movement going on, we may need a change when it comes to what we're putting on our uniforms.
See, I do like the fact that they're putting their logo on there, but I don't like that jersey. It doesn't do anything for me. Goodbye.
Yeah. Also,
Fine.
very much 5 out of 10.
All right. Next, we have the NL Central. Actually, we're going to do 3 jerseys for this one. A little bit more. We're going to go with the Milwaukee Brewers, like the navy with the yellow lettering, and then the yellow stripes down the middle. The St. Louis Cardinals powder blue jerseys, and then the Pittsburgh Pirates yellow with the hat that has the yellow stripes on it. So let's start with the Pirates. I think, like I said, I like fun colors like yellow, like orange, like green. Now, I don't think the hat is amazing. I like the stripes on the bottom of the sleeve. I'm going to give this one a solid 7.5.
I like the hat. I like how it's kind of cohesive with the Steelers Bumblebee jersey. I really like. It's not my favorite jersey in the world, but I like how they kind of coordinate. I don't know if they actually did coordinate on that, but I think it's really cute.
You will never hear me complain about gold and yellow.
Yeah,
I love it. Or gold and black, black and yellow.
Gold and yellow.
Gold and black. You'll never hear me
complain about
say a bad thing about it. I love it.
It's a great color combo, especially for a sports team.
I think the Pirates are one of those teams that have always stayed very tried and true, very classic, very much like the Yankees. So I haven't seen much change in their uniform, and I think it's because they are so unique to themselves. There are a lot of other uniforms that kind of look the same with the same font or the same style. The Pirates,
they've
very,
got
very
their
iconic,
own font and everything, and also they can keep their jersey kind of simple because no one else is a bright yellow.
Yeah. All right. Next, we have the St. Louis Cardinals powder blue. I really like this one. I like the logo. I like their logo. It is a very good logo with the Cardinals and the bat, the St. Louis and that, very mid-America font. I don't know how to describe it. It just fits St. Louis very well. With the with all the red and then the black outline and then the red stripe down the middle, around the neck. I really like these ones. Like I said, I love powder blue. Only thing that makes it bad is the Nike logo that should be there, but it's not because this is an old picture. I don't like the Nike logos on the jerseys, except for in the Brewers one. I think it looks fine. But anyway, I'm gonna give these St. Louis Cardinals powder blues a 9 out of 10.
Can I just say how the Cardinals, Milwaukee, and the Reds, I love these lines that are coming down.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine, I'm just looking at a picture of the shirt, not on a body, but I would imagine that would be very slimming looking, and I really like these. Love the powder blue with the red. I think that was really
I think
sweet.
I like the Blue Jays. That's why I wish there was more red on them because it just pairs so well.
I love both the St. Louis Cardinals and the Milwaukee. I love that dark navy with the yellow. That's really nice.
I think when these jerseys were revealed, I wasn't too fond on the cream one. It's grown on me a little bit, but this one, the one that I'm that is beautiful. It's one of my favorite jerseys. Definitely top 10. Wow. I just think they kept it simple, which really worked for Milwaukee because they're not a big franchise or like big market team or anything like that. They can keep it simple and people not really pay attention. I feel like so. I'm gonna give these Milwaukee ones actually a 10 out of 10. Yes, I think. And most with the Nike logos, I'm gonna be like, I don't like it, but I think this one, like I said, actually adds something to it just because it is so simple and it kind of needs that.
I'm going to have to disagree with Megan. I have been staring at these lines on this uniforms for a hot minute now, and I can't get over them. I think they kind of interrupt it.
It draws my eyes straight to it. Like, that bright yellow Pirates I'm looking at these.
Okay.
I don't know how your eye isn't drawn to the bright yellow, but
I mean, this is true.
You skip over
I look
that.
at this screen, I'm like, blue.
Yeah, I do like those Milwaukee jerseys.
I agree. They're very nice.
All right, and now to the final division, we have the NL West. These jerseys are very plain. So we're just gonna do two. We're gonna go with the Arizona Diamondbacks, the gray ones, and then on the back with the teal cyan number.
Those are definitely teal.
Teal names, and then the black with the teal and Okay, stop. With the black letters, I really like these ones. They have the teal stripes on the side of on the bottom of the sleeve, which I really like. I'm gonna give these a solid 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10. I'm gonna go. I just think the front is a little plain. Maybe if they added maybe a logo or a number on there,
like a snake print in the lettering.
Oh, I think they do have that.
That would be awesome.
No. See, I don't like the front at all. We need to fix that. But I am loving this teal on the back.
I do too.
If we could bring this vibe to the front, but take away the gray too.
I was gonna say I don't like that.
Gray.
I don't like that color.
This reminds me of a basketball jersey, not baseball. I don't know. Don't like it. Change the font. Change the front.
It's very similar to this Padres one down here, almost. It's a little bit different, but it is also very similar.
Alright, and
I give this a 4 out of 10.
And now for the last MLB jersey that we're going to be talking about today is the San Diego Padres, brown with the yellow. I really like these ones. Again, these are another team that got new uniforms in 2020. I think that these are really nice. I like the brown. I think it's one of those plain colors that if you do it right, it looks amazing. And I think the Padres did it right with the yellow. The back looks like it has the same kind of thing as the front going on with the name and letters. Bridget's over here she doesn't know what I'm talking about.
No, I know exactly what you're talking about. I'm just saying they look like little UPS men out there running around, can't get my package to my house on time. What I have to say for this whole
it's brown.
Oh, yeah.
What I gotta say for this whole division is step it up. There's not a single player a single team out here that is looking amazing. Somebody tried it with purple. You can't read their name. Is that Colorado?
Yes,
yeah.
Well, it is blurry. It is blurry.
I think those letters should be white.
Yeah,
yes.
I was gonna say change the letters to white and change the border to black if you want. Good try with getting the teal cyan color on there, but why not put it on the front? I agree. I nothing here is amazing.
I like the Giants one. Though.
With that being said, the Dodgers and the Giants ones, I mean, those are
they're pretty simple.
Classic.
So
they're classic throughout.
I don't like black and orange together. It's Halloween. I don't want to see that on a jersey.
I think it looks good.
Baltimore's.
But that's orange and white.
And it just adds another color that makes it look good.
I do like the orange and black. Halloween happens to be my favorite holiday.
It's one of mine
Spoopy.
too.
But I do like that. But the Padres one, I don't like the brown. I hate the color brown.
Yeah.
And for you
NL West, step it up.
Yeah. You can do brown right. I just don't think it belongs on a baseball jersey.
All right, and
not
now
as a jersey.
And now onto the NFL,
Woo,
starting
football.
with the
that's their jersey?
Yeah, that's the Jets.
I don't watch the Jets.
With the AFC East.
Nobody does these days.
Hey, they've won 2 in a row, so you never know.
Wow.
Gaining speed.
Ooh.
What? Don't call it a comeback.
Hey, at least now the Jags get Trevor Lawrence at least. So anyway.
Hashtag tank for Trevor.
Yup.
Oh
Alright, next. Alright, now with the AFC East, I think we're gonna go with the Jets, and just because, biased Miami Dolphins, let's start with the New York Jets, one of the worst teams in the NFL. The black with the hints of green and then the green helmets. These are so clean. I think NFL has much cleaner jerseys than the MLB, so I really like these Jets uniforms, with the green, like, stripe down the side of the pant, then the green on the shoulders, I think these are really good. I'm gonna give these a 9.
Yeah, I did not like the Jets uniforms before, because they were the green and then, like, the white. I do love these black jerseys with the green. It looks so good. I love that color combo, and then with the green helmet that, like, kind of fades into
like
black.
Yeah,
it looks
so
good.
But I will say, like, this gives me Seattle.
Yes, I was just about to say that. It's taking me back to the Seahawks when they started their uniform change. So don't worry, the Jets just a little bit behind. They're on their own journey. I'm excited to see the outcome, but I know that this won't be the last from them.
Alright.
I love that journey
for you, Jets.
Alright, next we have the Miami Dolphins. These teal throwback jerseys are the ones that they wore when the Miami Miracle happened. That just so happens to be the picture that I chose, because it's the best picture that I could find for these jerseys. I like the throwback logo on the side of the helmet. I personally like that one better than the new logo, but I like the orange and the white. I just think the Miami colors for all the sports just work so well. The oranges, the teals, the whites, they just all work together so well. I'm going to give these ones an 8. Maybe they were a little plain. I'm going to give these ones an 8 or an 8.5 out of 10 here.
No. See, I don't like these jerseys. I don't like that teal color because to me it just looks dirty.
Yeah, if it gets like shadows on it, it can look dirty.
Well, the one that he's wearing right now, it looked dirty and I don't like it. And
well, this was the last play of the game.
And I feel like they're trying to copy us Jaguars with our teal.
Okay.
So I give this a 3 out of 10.
First of all, Miami is an older team than the Jags. Second of all, yeah, I agree that this teal could be done up a little bit. But I agree. I like the orange accents. I like how it's not all orange because orange is my least favorite color. But if it was a different color teal, I'd like it a lot more. But I do like the vintage feel of it.
I do like the white with the teal.
I do too.
I'm not sure if I'm crazy about the orange. And I know we said earlier that we really like the Orioles in the orange. But I feel like the orange with this teal is just a bit tacky and it doesn't look great on everyone.
No, okay, so kind of like what Megan brought up with Tampa during the baseball segment. I love when a city hones in on their colors or a state hones in on their colors.
Like,
and everybody,
like Miami has.
Yeah, they've always had the teal and the orange. It is kind of like that Miami Vice, like that 80s vibe, and I love it. I love the colors.
The Heat have really embraced
the
it.
Vintage jersey.
I was gonna say, what I will say is I did not know that the Dolphins had changed their logo.
How did you not know that?
Because I guess I haven't paid attention to them since 1997. But I'll tell you, I love the little dolphin with the little helmet on.
Oh yeah,
I love that, and I wish they had kind of kept it. With that being said, the new one's like super sleek.
It is. They modernized it. All right. Next into the AFC North. These 4 jerseys that I chose. These are very clean. With the Steelers, with the Ravens.
Yes, Bumblebee.
I think for this one we're gonna have to talk about at least 3 of these. I think the ones that we're gonna leave off the list are these Cleveland Browns jerseys. They're just kind of plain in my opinion. Sorry, Cleveland Dean. So anyway, let's start with these Bumblebee Pittsburgh Steelers jerseys. I will let you 3 talk about these ones.
It looks like a jail cell, like prison inmate. I don't like it.
All right.
That's it from you.
Okay.
Yep, you're done.
You're not allowed to talk anymore. I love the Bumblebee jersey. I love when they bring it back every year and they wear those jerseys. I think it's so cool. And I love bringing the old into the new. And it's timeless. It's classic. I love when they wear it every year. Because their usual jerseys do get kind of boring. And I love the stripes. bringing it in and making it so unique to any other team. It's timeless. I love that jersey.
Once again, like I had mentioned with the Yankees, nobody really does a whole lot of pattern, and so when you put a whole pattern out there, it is you
recognize them as the Steelers instantly.
Captivating. All you do is see them and I love it. I absolutely love it. And I love the old school feel when you get to the big block block numbers that have the board behind it essentially with the number on it. That is such an old school thing. And I wish a lot of the throwbacks were more like this, where when they first started playing football and had their first teams. Everything about that jersey is awesome, and sorry that all you haters out there can't get on board with that jersey, but it is so good. It's so good.
I would like to see you two pull off that jersey.
Okay, will you buy me one, and I will wear it everywhere.
Exactly.
Alright, I'm gonna keep this one brief and short and simple about these Bumblebee jerseys. They're iconic, but they're not my favorite by any means. I'm gonna give these a 5. I think just the iconic.
I can't get you to bump that up to a 7.
No.
So I would give it a 7 just for the iconicness, and when they do step on the field, you're like, boom, Steelers there.
Yeah, that is true.
I mean, I feel
so we agree, a 7.
It is probably the most iconic throwback.
Alright, next we have probably your two least favorite teams, the Baltimore Ravens.
Boo! Boo! Boo.
I don't like Lamar Jackson for what he said about calling out the other defenses, but whatever. That's not the point here. The point is the jerseys, the purple with the gold letters. I love these ones. These are so nice. I really like when it's single digits, like this one that we have right here, which is Justin Tucker, Lamar Jackson as well. I just think it looks better with single digits, but double digits also works fine with these. But I think these are really nice. I like the simplicity here. They didn't go over the top like the Steelers did with the Bumblebee jerseys, but they also didn't make it too simple,
Wait,
is this their throwback?
No, that's just one of
you
their
can't
alternate.
compare a regular jersey to a throwback. Though.
That is true. All right. So, but anyway, I really like it with the black and then the white and then the gold and then the black and then the white and the black as it goes into the center, and then the white lettering on the back for the name. I think that looks really good. I'm gonna give these ones a 7.
Okay, I like the color purple, but this color purple sucks. See, I don't like it.
Purple is my favorite color. I just feel like this looks dirty and dumb, and a 4-year-old drew it and designed it. So Baltimore Ravens, coming from your 3 haters, fix it. Fix yourself.
Can I also say that purple is very hard to match with other colors other than gold, white, and black.
They
black, I don't think it looks good with. It looks fine with white.
I'm just thinking, when your players want to buy those neon green cleats because it makes them look like they're running faster on the field, those don't really match that purple and the yellow. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a Ravens hater, so you won't find me saying much good about their uniforms other than good effort.
Now, will it help if I say?
I should say good attempt. That's what I mean.
Will it help if I say that they wear black pants, which I think adds a lot to the look of the jersey?
No, I don't think black really looks great with. I don't think black would look great with that jersey.
I think they're good in the white pants. The white pants, they look pretty good.
In a white pant, they'd look great.
Don't they wear white pants with these sometimes?
Sometimes.
But with a black pant, it's all so much dark.
But here's the thing. To me, Ravens, the whole history of the city and whatnot, Edgar Allan Poe and Raven, it is dark and mysterious. So I do like the purple with the black, but I just don't like this purple.
Yeah.
And like I said,
that's what I'm saying is
it looks like a 4-year-old did
But
it,
also,
guys.
the Orioles, their baseball team, is wearing black, white, and orange, and then they've got purple, which is super contrasting color. I just wish everybody in that city would get on the same page because Baltimore is a very proud city. They're very proud.
They are.
So it blows my mind that they are not out there supporting or sporting, I should say, those same colors as their other cities' teammates. Sense. I guess if you
just change the color purple.
Change it to orange.
Alright, I'm going to keep this one. I'm going to be the one talking about these ones here. The Cincinnati Bengals, the white with the black, and then the, Bengal striped helmet. These are so clean. Sometimes simplicity, like I said, I don't love simplicity, but when you can pull it off like this and make it really crispy and nice and clean.
Crispy jerseys.
I just love these ones. I'm going to give them an 8 out of 10 for these Cincinnati Bengals
We love the crisp.
My turn. Okay, so Jaguars. I love Jaguars.
All right, so only talk about these ones though.
The Jaguar uniform is so crispy.
Okay, you can stop.
I love it. I love the Jaguar.
We should rank.
I miss when I see like the throwback Jaguar, like
like one Blake Bortles.
I
Bortles,
love it.
Bortles,
H-bar Bortles. I love the black on black, and we have such a pretty teal compared to.
No, you do.
Miami and whatnot. The shoes with it. I love it all. Like I said, I just wish we had the different
maybe
logo.
I think the Jags could definitely use an updated logo.
I feel like, well, I mean that is our updated logo and whatnot, but I feel like if you keep this updated uniform, but then have the old school helmet with the old school logo, I would. I want this uniform, but old school Jaguar.
Oh,
That's what I want.
All right.
It's so cute, the Jaguar, like the whole body of the Jaguar jumping. It's so cute and such a throwback. Whenever I see it on hats and whatnot, I'm like, I have to have that.
All right.
Yeah, I like it too. I think that kind of like with the Jets
Crispy.
one, like how they just did like the black and then the hints of their colors.
Crispy uniform.
I think now what we have to rank the jerseys on is a crisp factor.
Crisp.
I agree. We're going to have to redo this whole thing and start with crisp
no.
factors.
No.
All right. Next we have.
Can I also just add, I love the Jaguars and everything because it makes dressing up for the game so much easier.
Oh
just get
my
Jaguar
gosh.
pictures.
Stop.
You know
Okay,
it's
all
true.
right. Anyway, next we have one of my favorite teams, probably maybe my second or third favorite team, the Tennessee Titans.
Why?
Wow.
Why? Ryan Tannehill, first of all.
Hey, you know what? This is a conversation for a different day.
Yeah, I was about to say, we're talking about
Different
uniforms
day.
right now. That's trash.
Okay. I wanted to.
No crash.
Uncrispy.
It's soggy.
It is soft.
Whoa! I'm outnumbered 3-1.
Soggy.
Okay. I'm going to.
drenched in the rain.
I'm going to explain why I like these. I wanted to find the powder blue jerseys where just these powder blue and this navy was flip-flop, but I couldn't find a good picture of it. So I just found the navy blue with under on the side with the powder blue and then the two-tone gray sleeves. I think these are very nice. I think the font, it fits the Titans perfectly. I like how they didn't just have the powder blue in that one part. They have it as borders on all lettering and all font and all numbers here. Whether it's the name, the team name, the number, whatever it is, it's outlined in powder blue, which I think just adds a really nice touch to it. Because it can get kind of lost if it's just on the side of your body. So, which I really like. And then the two-tone gray sleeves, I think are pretty underrated. I really like them. How, most teams just have a single color sleeve. The Tennessee Titans, they updated uniforms before 2018. Maybe used last season. I'm not so sure. Timing can get lost in my head. So anyway, I really like these. I'm going to give these a solid 8 out of 10.
What I will say is that they don't look nearly as good on a PowerPoint, with a white background. Like, moving on the field, these uniforms, I think, do have a lot of movement. So I'll agree with you. Even though right now they don't look that crispy.
But my thing is, they're based out of Nashville. That is Nashville's team. Let's bring, the whole side of Nashville here. Give me some, country vibes. Give me some,
you want some guitars and music notes?
Some Graceland.
I want honky tonk bars, vibing on this shirt. And to me, this doesn't say Nashville at all. Jacksonville, that does not say Nashville.
Alright.
So I don't like it. 0 out of 10, and I give Jags 13 out of 10.
Okay,
All
next
right.
on to one of the weakest divisions that we have in here. We're only going to talk about one here, the AFC West. The only good jersey here to even talk about is the Trojans. Powder blue, of course. I think the yellow, powder blue, the white, the navy, it works so well. No. On the sleeve they have the elongated bolt, around the shoulder. It just looks so crispy, like we've been saying.
Well,
then the helmet,
Harry Potter.
and then yellow
lightning bolt
thing on their helmets, face guards. I think that just adds another whole factor to it. I give these a 10 out of 10.
I don't think it's as crispy as he's letting on. See, I wouldn't mind it if this white here wasn't surrounding the logo.
Yeah, that it will.
I don't like that.
I don't mind it so much, and I do think that I find these uniforms charging.
Electrifying.
Thanks.
But I'm ching.
It's electrifying.
I think the brightness of the colors on the uniform really make a stand for not only like the coast that they come from, but also just the energy that they bring to like the field. I think it really gets everybody amped up when they.
Unpopular opinion. I look at that, I'm like, go, Power Rangers!
Well, that's because of the dark visor that the guy's wearing in this picture.
No, I mean,
that
just
is
the whole lightning bolts and all that. Can I just say...
The NFC is one of the worst divisions in football this year.
Oh, my God.
We're going to talk about these two jerseys, the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington football team. Let's start with the Washington football team. In this picture with Chase Young, I think these look really nice. Obviously, they kept the color scheme from their old team name, which is a smart move. I really like that color scheme. The maroon, the yellow, the burgundy, whatever you want to call it.
It's
maroon. And then the white. I just think it looks really well. Then with the yellow face guard, like on the Chargers uniforms, I think these look really good. Obviously, they need a logo to put on the side of their helmets, but I don't think the numbers look horrible on them. I'm gonna give these a solid 7. I wish they could have had something extra,
I feel like they couldn't put anything on extra because they're still figuring out what they are.
Exactly,
Yeah.
that is true.
What I will say is if you're looking for recommendations, I think you guys could still call yourselves the Washington Redskins, and instead of using a Native American as your emblem, you could use just a Redskin potato.
Yeah, Redskin potatoes, that would be good.
The
or even
taters, yeah.
The potato.
Or, you could just call yourself Yukon Golds.
Yukon Golds.
Yeah. I mean, potatoes.
Potato route.
Everybody
then
loves
move to
potatoes.
Boise. Move to Idaho.
Everybody loves potatoes.
Yeah, you can't say that you don't.
Yeah, I will say I got this idea from a friend who wore a very hilarious shirt during Thanksgiving. It was pretty much the Redskins emblem, just with a plate of potatoes and some asparagus coming down the side.
I think that's hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to change much.
Just put a potato on there.
And it's not that hard to do.
Washington Redskins, potatoes.
Yeah, however, Washington Red Potatoes.
What I will say, better than Washington football team.
I like the name. I like the football team name.
My
unpopular opinion.
Yeah, very much unpopular. Get out of here.
I like it.
I'll take over from here.
I like it.
My one thing about the jersey, though, I guess the whole color scheme, I don't like the maroon with the yellow.
I do.
I love it. I love it.
I do. It kind of reminds me of Thanksgiving.
You know what?
Another reason you should put potatoes on your uniform.
Potatoes are extra crispy.
Yeah.
Extra crispy potato chips.
I'm just saying.
Crispy Washington potatoes.
Alright, next we have the Philadelphia Eagles.
Love it.
Next we have the Philadelphia Eagles with the black jerseys with the hint of the green, and then the helmet with the bird wings. These are crispy.
Crispy.
With the shadows of the numbers with the green. I like this. I like the simplicity here. They didn't go all out, which they didn't need to. The helmet looks good. I really like that helmet.
Agreed.
I like how they didn't have to go onto the back or go onto the top. They just kept it on the front and the side, which is all you need here for the Eagles. And then, maybe throw on an arm sleeve like Carson Wentz has on this picture here, and you've got yourself a really good looking uniform. And then with the logo on the sleeve, I just really like that. I'm going to give these a 9 out of 10.
I agree with you. When you go as bold as to being black and white, you don't need a whole lot of extra. I do like the fact that the green on that uniform is a little bit darker.
Green.
I know. But in this uniform, they've got just a little bit of green that kind of shows through, but it's dark enough that it doesn't clash with the black. But it's also not trying to take away anything from the black. It's just there to support, which I really like. And then the eagle wings across the helmet is a really smart idea, and I really do like that a lot.
Good job, Philly.
Yeah.
Good job, Philly.
Well done. Well done.
Yeah, again, green is my favorite color.
Oh my god, those the Cowboys uniforms?
Oh,
It's terrible.
Ugh.
Yeah, I hate those.
Okay.
I hate those. Sorry, Josh.
I'm sorry that you guys got stuck with kind of a crummy year, but hey, Dalton, way to bring it back. With that being said,
with a chance to win the division.
True. With that being said, please do something about these, man. Like, they have been trash for years. I don't know. Okay, this is what I would do. If I was designing these new uniforms, like, their thing is the star, I would have an all-white jersey and then have blue stars start big and then kind of, like, fall down.
Yeah.
Cool.
Tell me that would not be
And
the
then, like, a
coolest
big
thing.
star and then have the number inside a star.
Dude, that'd be
like
so
a big star,
iconic.
maybe.
No. Just do, like, the faded, and then you just do, like, the big numbers on the front and on the back.
Like, the
but
stars
the
would
stars...
It'd be
Yeah,
heavy, concentrated.
Yeah,
heavy
and then,
concentrated
like,
through the
fade
shoulders
and
and fade to thin / small, like, right around chest.
And,
Yeah. And do the same thing on the back. But I think that would be super cool.
I
would make it
awesome.
all white, and
Josh.
then you can do the stars with silver and blue, or blue stars with silver outline. Something
think
like that, but...
Dallas Cowgirls then could keep their uniforms still.
Josh,
Yeah.
if you're listening, let us know what you think about it.
Okay,
Yeah,
back
please,
to the,
please
back,
do.
Back
Yeah,
to the
Josh.
Eagles helmet. I remember watching them in the Super Bowl, and they had like the same helmet, and I thought it was the coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
All right, next, we have the NFC North.
Who is that?
That is
What
the Green Bay Packers.
That's Aaron Rodgers?
Yes.
That's
What?
terrible.
I wanted to put in some bad ones here,
That is
so we put in the
absolutely
Packers
terrible.
jersey with like the blue and then just the yellow circle and then just the cutout numbers.
Wait, the Green Bay Packers are wearing a blue jersey.
It's another soggy jersey.
Why not just put the green Sims diamond above
Oh!
it? Are we playing bingo over here? Like what? B12. B12.
Bingo! I got bingo! What's my prize? This jersey. Oh, I don't want it.
Yeah, I don't have bingo.
I don't got it anymore.
All right, next we have the Chicago Bears. Much like the Cincinnati Bengals ones from earlier, they're the white. They're the white with the
Wait, who is this?
Chicago Bears.
Oh.
With these stripes on the sleeve and then the stripes through on the helmet.
It doesn't look like the Bears.
These are. Oh wait, no. These are crispy.
Crispy.
So anyway, I really like these ones.
You need a crispy button.
Crispy.
I'm gonna make you one, Andy, and you can hit it anytime.
Anytime we talk about a team with a crispy jersey, crispy. So anyway, I really like these Bears ones. Then with the socks with the orange stripes, I'm gonna give these a 10. I'm gonna give these a 10.
You know what? I'm not going to argue with you. Do they look like the Bears? Not at all. Does it remind me of Bears? No. But I love the pattern. I love, like, they put everything in the right place. They have the stripes on the helmet and on the sides, and then the socks. I think it's great.
Wait. Hold on.
Wait, Toy.
I think the Vikings did the right purple, so Ravens take some notes.
Yes.
All right.
This Lions
the
jersey
Lions
is ugly.
I love these Lions jerseys. I love them. I
Skip,
love them.
done.
I'm giving them a 7. I'm giving them a 7.
Soggy.
Nothing
Next.
on the helmet, nothing on the jerseys. Amazing.
No.
All right, next.
It's a bold statement for sure.
Ooh, can we talk about this jersey?
Yeah.
That one.
We can
That's
talk about
the Carolina.
I really like.
I love their black ones.
Yeah.
Those ones are good, but I do like these a lot. I love the Carolina Panthers colors.
I do too.
So much. And I love the way that they did their jerseys with like the white or the black.
And then like
with,
the powder blue.
The bright blue stripe on the shoulder.
Yeah.
I think it's very well done.
Yeah. I'm gonna give these a solid 7 out of 10. Pretty crispy, not as crispy as could be, but definitely pretty high up there on the crispy scale.
Can we talk about Hot Atlanta for a minute? Woo!
Atlanta's jerseys, they got new ones over the offseason. And
love
let me
'em.
tell you, they are amazing. The gradient from the red on the top to the black. Oh, shoot!
Right into the black pants. You go Atlanta.
Atlanta has some of the best jerseys in the NFL now.
Agreed.
And then the font just makes it amazing. I really like that font.
Way
Also,
to
I
bring
just
modern, but also fierce. Man, I love it. They
I
are
love that they just
crispy.
ATL rather than
Atlanta,
Oh,
yes,
Falcons.
Or they could have done hot. You know, that could have like suited it very well as well.
All right.
I won't go that far.
Atlanta.
I won't go that far, but you know it. They know it. It's Hot Atlanta.
All right. Next, we're gonna go with probably maybe concessions like second least favorite team. Here the Tampa Bay Buccaneers for obvious reasons. Tom Brady. While I don't like them as a team, I like their jerseys.
I don't like that.
Right here we have these gray ones with the red and the white. I think these are pretty crispy.
Ew.
That gray.
Crispy.
That gray is terrible.
I like it. I like it.
I think a lighter gray would have been nice.
Yes, but that gray is terrible. It looks
like
brown.
Think about like Yankees gray. The Yankees
Okay,
gray.
I think this Google slide did not do it justice. I think it is a little lighter in person.
No, that looks
well,
brown.
You've got this picture for me to judge on.
Alright, I'm sorry for the picture quality is not good.
Good point.
Alright, so anyway.
Gray looks brown.
We're
Fix
judging
it,
what's-
Tampa.
Alright, so anyway, I really like these ones. They're not like a 10. They're not a 7. They're around a 7.5 to an 8.
What?
These are they're not my favorite by any means. They're top 15. They're
1.
Top 15. I don't think there's anything special about them. They're gray and maroon. Even if it was a lighter gray, it would just go better. But there's nothing amazing about
Dude,
these.
if it was a bright red, it would be so much better. But it's not.
I agree with the bright red. That's kind of like what their colors used to be. I thought with
Yeah.
the
A little
bright
bit,
red
a little bit.
and the white.
My opinion.
But
What is your opinion, Megan?
Hold on, I'm not done
okay.
telling my opinion. But what I don't like about it, like I said, is there's nothing special about it. There's no gradient. There's no gradient. There's nothing on the shoulders other than their numbers, which I don't know why they put the numbers there.
There's no Buccaneer anything.
I just
Just look on the sleeve.
they need to figure themselves out. Sort
So-
yourself.
My opinion. Brady, go away.
I think that's all our opinions. Alright,
Retire.
next we have the last division in the NFL here, the NFC West.
Talk to me, Rams.
Alright, now we're gonna talk about them last because I think they have the crispiest jerseys. Alright, let's start with the Arizona Cardinals. The black and the white and the black, the white, and the red work so well. Amazing. Cardinals, stick to it. I'm gonna give these an 8.
Looks
I
like
agree.
baseball.
I agree.
It's a good jersey.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining
It's
about it.
Solid. It's a
Classic.
solid.
There's not
jersey.
anything to talk about, but there's also nothing negative to say about it. It just
Yeah.
looks crispy. It looks nice. 8.
I don't say I would call it crispy though. I would call it like almost there. It's average. It's not like
They're the bottom
The
of the carton McDonald fry.
Yeah, the potato chips just like a little bit too thick
I just
to be
imagine
crispy.
it's
you
like
know?
the last chicken wing from KFC.
There you go.
Alright.
Like
Alright, next. We're gonna go with the San Francisco 49ers.
Bro, are we talking about them?
No, this.
boo.
Can we talk about the Seahawks though?
We will.
We will.
Alright, 49ers. I will say, their old jerseys, I think they got some new jerseys around a couple
kinda
years
like
ago. Their old jerseys were just so plain. They needed an upgrade. The helmets were just very bad. They were just so bland. Now with the new gold metal ones, we're looking at the ones here with that's all white with the red numbers and then the black shadows. These look really nice. These are crispy. You must say these are crispy.
No.
Crispy.
So anyway, I'm just like the Cardinals. Not anything amazing about them besides from that bright gold helmet that I really like, but nothing negative to say either.
With that being
I'm gonna
said-
give these another 8.
With that being said, San Francisco's known for the gold rush. That was the thing, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's
the
why they're
Niners.
49ers.
1849
exactly.
Gold Rush.
Exactly. So while the Cardinals don't have anything really going against them or for them, the 49ers are tried and true classic, and they brought a bright, revitalizing lift to their look, and I love it.
They
Way to
honed in
go.
on the gold helmet and the shadow, the depth factor given to the
Yes.
numbers. It's because the jersey is so simple in itself. The depth factor just makes it look so much better, and no other team has really done that, and it looks fantastic. I like
Agreed.
it.
San Fran, get a new uniform and get a new team. I don't like it.
Whoa.
0 out of
I mean,
10,
they went to the
would
Super
not
Bowl
recommend.
last year, so
Wow,
I don't
that's
think
a really
they need a
good
new
place
team.
to cut that podcast, Andy. You don't need to put her opinion.
I just think it's
Get out of here! Alright, so anyway, next, the second to last team, we have the lime green Seattle Seahawks jerseys.
10 out of 10.
10
I
out of
love
10,
it.
amazing.
I do like those.
They are amazing. They are one of my favorites in the NFL.
No one else is like that. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, the lime, the Richard Sherman picture that we have here with the lime arm sleeve, the lime gloves, the lime pants, it just screams Seattle Seahawks. You know, when you think of Seattle Seahawks, you think of lime, and that's what they brought out
I think of Russell Wilson.
They've had great uniform upgrades.
They have.
Their colors are so bright and vibrant
that they needed something like this, because
like,
all of them were like black or
is
like
awesome.
gray.
Yeah.
And then we're all talking about the line, but can we talk about the blue numbers with the white outline?
Yeah.
Those just add a very nice touch to them that I think that really needed, because if you get rid of that white outline, it's just blue and green, and it kind of looks dumb, but that white outline really makes it pop, and you really see those numbers.
Props to you, Seattle.
Good job. But perhaps the crispiest of all the crispy jerseys in the NFL, the Los Angeles Rams blue jerseys with the yellow and the white. These ones are so nice. You know, a lot of people complaining about the new logo. I personally love the new logo.
Love the new logo.
It's great.
I know.
Can I see the new logo?
It's like this. It's like
It's
the
just on the sleeve.
No, it's
on their
helmet, bruh.
So anyway,
what I'll say that I love about them
right.
is the ombre. Like
Yes,
Atlanta had brought the ombre with the whole uniform. What an interesting take to put the ombre on the numbers
and on the side of the
pants.
And the bright, I love that royal blue color, and to have like no outline on the numbers too, it looks really good.
I can't help coming from Tupelo. I always think of the Golden Wave here.
The Golden Wave!
Because the way
Maybe that's why I love it so much. There's a lot of sentimental nostalgia that comes with it.
Yeah. But I even like how the Nike logo even kind of fits with the curls and whatnot on the gloves. And it doesn't look as bad as it does with some other uniforms. Mm-hmm. But I love that blue color. It looks great on him. And
that's Jalen Ramsey, Megan.
Oh, good. Jalen Ramsey. Love this for him. That black mask is terrifying, but I love it.
I know. That just adds so much.
He has a beautiful color, and that blue just looks
all right, like I said, like we've all said here, the Rams, 10 out of 10, home run, grand slam, walk-off, whatever you want to say here. The yellow and the white and the blue.
Shot.
They're just... Touchdown.
So we're talking about football.
That makes the most sense here.
Basketball.
Buckets. So anyway, then the Ram logo thing, horn on the helmet, the black mask, like Megan said, it just looks so nice and crispy. Then there was just so much to talk about these jerseys that we could go on for days, and we're a consensus 10 out of 10 here. Bridget, hit us with another crispy one more time.
Crispy.
That's gonna do it for this week's for one of the 2 episodes of the New Flame Sports Podcast. If you like this episode, go ahead and hit the like button. If you like what we're doing around here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button.
Subscribe! Please subscribe! Yes, it's amazing. We love it.
Go Jags.
All right.
We'll see you here in another couple of days.